I'm Kumar Rakesh and you are watching Global Governance News TV. Sad news from Jharkhand. The teenage Ankita murdered by Mr. Saruk. Here we can say a Hindu girl was brutally murdered, burned to death by a Muslim guy named Shahrukh. Don't confuse, this is not that Shahrukh Khan of Bollywood. This is Shahrukh Khan of Tumka, of Jharkhand. Actually, but both Shahrukh is doing the same work in other way. He is just doing whatever he can. And concern is when this type of love jihad will stop in Bharat and why Muslim appeasement politics in Bharat. So there are so many questions to be answered. Who will answer the question? This is also a matter of the big question. And we'll discuss one by one all the inputs, all the news about that. So first, it's the very startling dying declaration, the statement of that girl. You'll just, if you listen, you'll just see her like anything. As girl, Ankita, he should die the way I am dying today. Heart-rending last statement. You can say in legal form, dying declaration. This is called. No can save that terrorist more than terrorist. Shah Rukh Khan was set on fire by Saruk Hussain, whatever it is. Dumka girl Ankita Kumari was set on fire by her stalker, Saruk Hussain, 5 days ago, succumbed to her injuries the early hours of Sunday. Now, two videos have surfaced on social media containing this is painful, heart-rending, dying statement that also in the police. In the first video, Ankita Kumari is seen is speaking to the media from the hospital bed. The deceased, in evident pain, said that Shahrukh Hussain has threatened her with dire consequences a night before the attack. She further recalled how she went and immediately informed her father about the same. Since it was late in the night, her father asked her to go to sleep and that they would think the what is sleep needed to take in the next morning. Ankita further said in dying declaration that she was in deep sleep around 4 a.m. in the morning when Saruk and his friend, whom she identified Chotu, threw petrol at her from the room's window and set her on fire. When her eyes opened, he saw two running away. On being asked, Ankita confirmed that the area she lived in had a predominantly Muslim population. Ankita said near the end of the video that she wishes Saruk not spared. He should die the way I am dying today, said the Dunga girl who breathed her last at 2:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. In the second video, the deceased heard saying that Saruk Hussain brother did not fear the law. He had warned against those who were dared to complain against Saruk and get him arrested. He said that देखते हैं कौन जेल में ढुकाता है जेल से निकलने तो सब देख लेंगे. Let us see who dares to get jailed. Would not spare them after coming out of prison. This is a courage, just you can see. This is a so-called Muslim appeasement. That the boy just threatening to the law also, as well as the system, as well as the all concerned. Where is the law of the land? Ankita has recalled how Shahrukh brother had openly threatened her. He had threatened me saying that kill the girl who got him arrested. Ankita recalled. And we can understand the horrific attack on Ankita happened on Tuesday, August 23rd, morning in Dumka in Jharkhand. Ankita told the police in critical state that her neighbor, Shahrukh, used to harass her every day, used to approach her and seek her friendship. He had also obtained her phone number and used to call her repeatedly asking her for friendship. When Ankita This is that not stopping it. He threatened to kill her. Ankita informed her father for this Monday. When she woke up the next morning, her body was in flames and she ran up the family members who attempted to extinguish the fire. Her family and hurriedly took her to hospital. It was found in the hospital that Ankita had suffered severe burns. In the hospital, Ankita named Shahrukh as the culprit behind the horrific crime. After checking Ankita and her family members' statement, police arrested Shahrukh the same day. She was initially taken to Fulo Jano Medical College Hospital in Dumka, but later shifted to RIMS in Ranchi. She was in critical condition. Ankita family members hoped that she would survive. However, due to severe burns, she was unable to recover and died around 2:30 a.m. on Sunday. Photo shows that her hands, legs, and face are properly burned. So after his death, the governor of Jharkhand, Mr. Ramesh Bais, has taken cognizance and just called the DGP and Chief Secretary. And as I said, the total law and order has crippled in the state. And the politics of Jharkhand is totally in peak. And how the Jharkhand government, Hemant Soren, is treating the biasness with the Hindu and Muslims. In Dumka, there 144 is already implied. Police on the Weasel, and a whole city is on red alert. And the SP has said that's demanded for fast track court. Government has given the relief of 10 lakhs by the local administration. Governor also given the ex gratia for 2 lakhs. But what nonsense this is? What mean the ex gratia? How the politicians are doing this, trying to console with that money? For any parents, money will not just compensate the death of Ankita. I don't think so. But how just when arrested that the bloody uh, cruel murderer, Saruk was smiling. Everybody has seen. Just see the confidence. Where from the confidence came from? This is also a matter of concern for everybody and should be. How they are doing now. Where is the Congress and other political parties who always raise the concern either for Hathras? Where is Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Where is Priyanka Gandhi? Where they are just not seen, not any single statement. Because Ankita was Hindu. It's not Muslim. They're all trying to make this Bharat again, want to divide. But I can tell you, no, not at all. This Bharat is not going to divide. Whatever Jinnah done, whatever Mahatma Gandhi, so-called Mahatma Gandhi done, whatever Mr. Nehru done, for the sake of their vested interest. Country has gone the new turn. I am telling you. So this thanks to Mr. Governor Ramesh Bais, who has just taken the note and all the order for the proper inquiry for this case. Another person, he is already arrested. Now time of break, and after break I'll talk about love jihad and Muslim appeasement politics. On this welcome after break, just after this incident, many uh, political leaders have made the reaction and the statement. Mr. Giraj Singh, Union Minister, and Mr. Arjun Minda, Union Minister, Maulal Marandi, and also BJP is trying to uh, condemn the Jharkhand government. So, where is Savana Azmi? Where is Sora Bhaskar? Why are they speaking anything for this incident? Why they're just mouth shut? What's the reason? And my just concern is when they stop the love jihad type is already schemed, already planned, as Hemant Biswa Sharma, the Chief Minister of Assam, had just closed, banned all madrasa. I think at Bharat level, India level, all madrasas should be closed, banned, declared illegal. No any religion should be bigger than the Indian Constitution, Bharatiya Samvidhan. Only one. So I appealed for the Common Civil Code and Population Control Bill both. That should be for the sake of the nation. How this little girl in just gone to heaven. This should not repeat. Very just heart touching incident should not be. And as I have came to know so many cases of love jihad, how they have planned to only just to go with the Hindu girl and Muslim boy. They are paid for that by the so-called Maulana, so masked leader, and try to convert in the religion. Recently, one film has already screened conversion based on the true stories. The actors and actresses from the Varanasi, they have played very good role. Now, time has come to just revoke and just to counter this type of nuisances by the Muslim, those to whom they concerned, those who are concerned. It is already said, but all Muslims are not terrorists, but why all terrorists are Muslim? This is also matter of concern. Everybody should be think on this line. If you see the photographs, how that boy is showing himself just like a hero. What he has done like that? He should be hanged to death with just burned to death as Ankita died and made of the town openly. Then law will be effective like anything, I think. And love jihad already declared in so many states illegal. That should be more full of the covered by the more laws and strengthened with the many laws. Two would be concerned, as I think. And I also concerned about that. Why Muslim appeasement? At what cost? At the cost of the country, at the cost of society. When will it stop? Why should not? So all political parties come on think. If that something has left in the Congress party and her allies, his allies, they should think on that. Everybody just think first they are Indian, Bharatiya, then they are not any other. Country first. No one ever is from by the country. If you not think like that, the next generation will not excuse you. Really, you will be just finished and vanished from the society. And you think the politics, the very dirty politics of the Muslim colleges, of madrasas, where they train the boy like that, this type of incidents should be stopped, and the root cause is madrasa. My appeal to the government of India, Bharat, and the state government, all, just to follow the rulings and laws of Mr. Hemant Biswa Sharma, the Chief Minister of Assam. What he has done, I salute him. Countries should salute him, like anything. So my pain is that my deep condolences with the daughter of the land, the daughter of Bharat, Ankita. No one case should be repeated, and I appeal to the government of Jharkhand as well as the government of India, Bharat. Mr. Shahrukh and his friends should not be spared like anything. If anybody, so-called human rights organization came in between, my concern, they should be also treated like that. Sorry to say. Bharat is changing This is Naya Bharat, this is New India. Everybody should think it, everybody to understand it. I also appeal to Prime Minister, President, Governor, and Chief Ministers. Come unite to make a stringent laws, strong laws against this type of curses of our society. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.